Hello gardeners, welcome to Miss Kari's pumpkin patch. These are the beginnings of my little pumpkins. I got a late start. I didn't plant them until August, and you're supposed to plant your pumpkin seeds in the spring so that by the time October and November rolls around, you have nice big old pumpkins. So these are just baby sprouts of pumpkins, and as you can see, I tried to do 2 rows of pumpkins here. I tried to do a row here, and I tried to do a row back there. And the row that's in the back, you can see, did really, really well. And this closer row, only a couple are sprouting. And the reason for that is when I had extra compost, and I put that compost on that row. I covered that row's seeds in compost, so I gave them a lot of extra food. And then I ran out of compost, so these just didn't have as much food. And this really highlights the importance of making sure your soil has enough food in it, and compost is the best way to make sure that that happens. I don't use any fertilizers or any chemicals at all in this garden because my compost does the work for me. Now, Halloween has just passed. It's now the beginning of November. What do we do with all these pumpkins? And I have a great idea for you guys. If you don't want to do anything with your pumpkin, you're done with it, throw it in your yard waste. It doesn't go in your garbage, it goes in your yard waste. But what's better than that is if you put it outside on any dirt that you have, it will decompose, and in 6 months it's going to look like this. That's what I did. So 6 months ago, I put a pumpkin that looked like that in my pumpkin patch, and I just slowly watched it decompose. And that's kind of a fun show to watch. I enjoy watching things decompose because I know that as they decompose, they become home to a lot of beneficial insects, and they feed my soil. What's the cool thing about the pumpkin once it's decomposed is if I flip this over, look at that. Look at all those seeds. These are the seeds that I used to plant all of these pumpkin. So all of these new pumpkins that you see here are grown from one pumpkin that I let decompose last year. And all of those seeds, and most of the seeds I saved, so these are packed full of yummy nutrients. I can wash these and roast them, and they are going to be a very healthy snack for me to eat. And the ones that I don't eat, I can plant and make new pumpkins for next year and just reuse that same pumpkin over and over again. So if you're able to do that, just set your pumpkins outside and just watch them decompose. And then at the end, you'll see this nice collection of beautiful seeds that you can then soak for 1 day in water and then plant. And you too will have a wonderful pumpkin patch like Miss Kari.